We're here at the beautiful Grace Church in Newmarket, Ontario, a thriving and modern community in the Greater Toronto Area. Like many churches, Grace Church was looking to make giving simple and accessible for a congregation that may not have cash. I'm here with Pastor Louis to discuss a solution that they found and seems to be working for them. Hi, Louis. First of all, thank you for having us here.
It's great having you here. Thank you.
Tell us a little about Grace Church and the community.
So, Grace Church is about 90 years old, just over 90 years. I've been here for about 3 years, and in that 3 years, we've experienced incredible growth, and especially with younger families. So, people are often on technology, on their phones. And one of the challenges that we were facing is how do we connect all of these new people to our growing church? And that's why we started reaching out to you guys.
Awesome. Now, before you had these plaques installed, what were the challenges you were facing?
So everything we did was pretty much old school. So basically paper centered. So we would have paper cards that people could fill out if they were new. We
So,
still
like,
use
manually fill it out?
that's
Oh,
it with
wow.
a
Okay.
pen. We had to, which meant someone had to do the work to
Had to
take all of that information and transfer it to
to
an
com-
electronic
wow.
database. All of our giving was mostly cash, so we would still send our offering bucket around on a Sunday. So it was basically disconnected from technology, which most people have in their pockets and in their hands today. So that's how we
Awesome.
started.
And when you were looking for such a digital solution, what were the most important factors you and your team were considering?
We started looking at barcodes initially, which we had on the
Oh,
screen.
okay.
The challenge is that
You mean QR
people,
codes, right?
yeah, like a code that you could scan.
Okay.
And the challenge is people don't want to sit and lift up their phone and point at the big screen and
Yeah.
take a picture. So we wanted to know how do we get that to their seat, and how could we also make it customizable so that we don't have to go to
Mm.
someone each time and say like, okay, change something when we wanted to add a feature or take it away. And that's why we started looking at the product that you offered with a link to a hidden web page where we can make changes and we can add buttons like giving or
Yeah,
do a prayer
exactly.
request or connect with us and different options like that.
And with that said, there are other options out there. I've
Mhm.
seen NFC stickers and tap to phone with phone discs. What exactly about our plaques interested you the most?
So a challenge that we had was how do we get these some form of near field communication attached to a seat so that people can access it right where they are. They don't have to lean over each other or it's right in front of them. And the nice thing of the disc, because we thought of a sticker, but we were afraid that it might not stick and people could peel it off.
Mm, mm.
The disc is something that we could screw into the chair and it could sit there. So even when we pack away chairs or we add more chairs, it's always on there, it stays on there, and it's easily available in front of each person in the room.
Now that the plaques are installed in your
Mhm.
chairs, what has been the response from your church family?
So we've used the plaques for a number of things, and I think in general people find it handy that they can connect with us. We don't just give them a web page and they have to go home, remember it, and try to
Mm.
type it in. So if they want a prayer request in the service, they can tap it and they can send us a prayer request. If they want to
Oh.
give, it's available. So
So it's not just donating
no,
or
they can
giving.
donate through it. They can do a prayer request through it. They can fill in our digital connection card,
Oh, I
which
see.
automatically links to our database. We just did a series where people could get a prayer letter each week where it guides them through prayer. And we were like, hey, if you want to get this, you need to be on a database so they could tap and they could fill it in.
Oh,
So I think in general, it works well for us, for our people to connect with us in different ways through this disc. Some of the older people might sometimes struggle with with the tapping,
yeah,
and but at least they can still scan a barcode. So we've
exactly.
got a barcode on it which they can scan or they can tap.
Oh, so you have a backup QR
we've
code
got
just
a
in
we've got a
case. Yeah,
backup QR
yeah.
code,
But you
yes.
see many people using the NFC part
I
as
think
well.
they use both.
Yeah.
So some people are more comfortable just tapping, like
Mm,
I'm very comfortable with that. Some people struggle with it and they scan the code, that's the QR code that's on the disc.
I see. So it's not just about giving; it's about interacting and communicating, connecting with your
Yes.
church family.
Yes, and we even did a big fundraising campaign
Oh,
for renovations that's coming up next year. And instead of just telling people, hey, go to this special website to make a pledge for the campaign, we were like, you can just tap it and you can do it right there. So
wow.
we really use it for any way of connecting with our church family. They can even find our social media. They can tap it and link directly to social media. So we use it for multiple things.
Awesome. That's great. And finally, what would you say to another pastor or church leader who is considering such a digital solution for their ministry?
Yeah, I think if you're looking for something that will help your people easily connect with you, make giving simpler, especially in a day and age where people do giving via their phones or watches, this is a great opportunity to make it accessible to people right in front of them. And I think this is part of our future. Like the old paper stuff and offering baskets doesn't work. So I would say go for it, try it. It's not a super big expense, but it can really move your church into an easier way of connecting with your congregation.
Oh, that is well said. All right. Well, thank you, Louis, for having us here and being part of your story. Are you guys interested to see how this works? So am I. Let's pass it to Karan and he's going to show you how.
The best thing about our system is its simplicity. So all you have to do is take your phone out and then you just tap your phone and it will go to the link. So there's no extra app and there's no complicated steps. It's simple, secure, and seamless. As you can see, a right tool can do more than just solve a problem. It can enhance your environment and help your congregation to express their generosity. A huge thank you to Pastor Lewis and the entire church community for sharing their story with us.